Hey guys, so today we're doing a book review for a book called My Side of the Mountain.
Just kidding, I'm actually going to hold back on doing book reviews of Minecraft for today because apparently Mr. Geeky frowns upon that. I'm just going to be doing a basic commentary on the book, and I'm going to acknowledge that the audio sounds like I'm recording on a piece of dental floss. That's because I don't have a mic and I just have to use my computer's webcam. Anyway, the book I'm reading is called My Side of the Mountain by Jean Craighead George. It's about this kid named Sam Gribley who is tired of New York and cities, so he decides to live in the woods. It's a pretty common idea for books. I mean, there literally might as well be a book genre for kids who live in the wild. Here are a few notable examples: Hatchet, Island of the Blue Dolphins, Call It Courage, Incident at Hawks Hill, Journey Outside, The Sign of the Beaver, Summer of the Monkeys, The Fledgling, Abel's Island, Surviving the Applewhites, Jip, His Story, Dragonlance. You get the idea. This oddly specific genre makes up 60% of all the literature I've read. It's crazy. Anyway, yeah, this goes into that category. So Sam moves to the woods and finds himself a tree to live in. He burns out the inside of the tree and then moves in. You'd imagine that this book requires a little bit of suspension of disbelief, and you'd probably be right, because he also has a pet falcon, weasel, and raccoon that all live alongside him. So unlike a lot of other books in this made-up genre, the events of this book go off fairly well for Sam. The worst thing that happens is at one point a family of raccoons find his stash of food and just takes less than half of it. It's a really light book. A couple parts in this book are a bit weird, like he finds a man sleeping in his camp and befriends him. The guy looks sketchy, so Sam names him Bando, because why not? It's one of those books that kind of feel relatable somehow, where you feel good about the kid going out and living so well on his own, where you feel, oh, I could do that myself, it sounds fun, and they try as hard as they can to not acknowledge that there's so many things stopping you from doing this in real life that I can only list a few major things, like illnesses, rangers, getting lonely, mental illnesses, pirates, parasites, hunger, injuries. Sad world we live in. A small thing that bothers me in this book are the pictures. You may be thinking, oh, your book had pictures. When I was a young lad, you wouldn't have no pictures. Well, the thing is, these pictures are drawn so unfaithfully. Seriously, take a look at this picture. What's even going on here? If this were to have color, it would look like this. I'm not going to go into detail as to what happens in the story because I don't want to spoil anything, even though I know that absolutely nobody in this classroom is ever going to consider reading this book for a moment. But I'll just say that it is a good read. I mean, it's more or less average. It'll leave you with good vibes afterwards. If you're an avid reader, then you could probably find this book really entertaining. As for me, I kind of had difficulty getting myself to read it. I only have 5 entries on the paper, so I've only sat down to read it 5 times. But that's just because I'm not really a reader. I don't really feel committed enough to a book to sit down and read it every night. But hey, this is a pretty good read for people who are more into reading than I am. Well, I'm going to end this abruptly so you can watch Miss Geeky struggle with autoplay. Thank you and bye.